Highlights of that game coming up after a look at some of the season's goals.
By Wayne Cooney. Bowler from McNulty. Oh, he's made it! The goal that sent this season's Bord Gáis League of Ireland Championship into a three-way playoff. And now we stand on the verge of what is effectively a cup final. The three-way round-robin series ends with this match between Shelbourne and Bohemians at Tulka Park. The winner will win the title. Splendid conditions. Perfect sunny Saturday evening. Alan Byrne for Bohemians. Firm challenge by O'Doherty. Byrne it again though. And Neville cuts it out. Rutherford. Oh, and caught very high there by Robbie Best. And Richard O'Hanlon, the referee, calls for a free kick. 5 minutes gone then. Neville thumps it forward. Haylock. And the legs of Dave Henderson make the save. So the first real attack coming from Shelbourne. So now Paul Byrne for Bowes. On for Crawford. But here was the free kick taken by Mick Neville. And well worked it was. Haylock in behind Best, but Henderson spread himself well. Dully. And the line's cleared. But pressure still on Bohemians. And the corner is taken to Rutherford. Oh, Dully up, and then Haylock. And how did that stay out? Well, it seemed simpler to score there. But here's the corner from Costello. Firmly in by Whelan, and in the end, no pressure on Dave Henderson, but the whistle had gone. But that first corner, leading to the cross by Rutherford, and Dully just missed out. Haylock in round the back, and it seemed the goal was yawning in front of him. Alan Byrne for Bohemians. Off Neville. Now it's O'Doherty riding the challenge from Byrne, and a good early ball for Rutherford to chase. Best is the covering player. Rutherford just loves to turn his man and get in the cross. But nobody there for Shells on that occasion. It's Alan Byrne for Bohemians. And now Paul Byrne. Good play by Bowes. James Crawford. And the offside flag against Tilson went up very late indeed. Fabulous crowd at Tulka Park for this so important match. Oh, here's O'Doherty. He just didn't get hold of that as he would have wished. Henderson able to save it. O'Doherty rose to make the challenge. It rebounded from the defender and he whipped at the shot, but Henderson was well positioned to save. Crawford's throw. And now it's Pat Fenlon. Men in the middle for him. Teasing little cross. Up goes O'Connor. And it's Haylock to clear. Bowes coming much more into this game now. Oh, here's Tilson in round the back. The whistle doesn't sound. Shelbourne relying on Bobby Brown to clear it. And now Haylock. Well, danger there for Shells. They seem to hear the whistle, it wasn't. Now Flood. Oh, an error. O'Doherty there to help him out. Whelan. And Bobby Brown. One moment he's back defending, next he's popping up at outside right. Brown for O'Doherty, revelling in this midfield role. Then it's Brady. Just too long to trouble the Bows defence. Well, there's the moment that Dave Tilson beat the offside trap. They had hands up appealing, and Bows so close. Bobby Brown in just the right place to take it off the toe of Joe Lawless. 6 minutes to half time. Flood's throw for Rutherford. And Brown with the cross. Dully up. Haylock! Well, well, well. Shell's leading scorer. Usually lethal so close in, but that's two he's missed in this match. Shooting boots, clearly not on tonight. Cross from Brown, Dully with a little flick on. Haylock perfectly positioned with a snap shot, but he drilled it wide. Still a balmy evening, though. The lights needed now. And an enthralling contest it's been. Full of commitment from both sides. Headed away by Flood. Then Alan Byrne and Rutherford together. Lawless challenged too firmly from behind. And referee O'Hanlon not happy about that challenge. Bows lethal in these positions. Here's Pat Fenlon. And Jody Byrne going full length. That was a good stop, and he gathered it in. Made sure the on-rushing forwards had no chance. Beefy clearance, but met by the forehead of Paul Byrne. Then it's Flood. And firmly on to Dully. Haylock. Dully again. Cut out by Alan Byrne. Now Fenlon. Oh, Bobby Brown getting it back for Shelbourne. O'Doherty stopped in his tracks by Paul Whelan. And that's a free kick to Shelbourne. Mick Neville can pose serious problems from this kind of range. Here he comes. It's a little ball forward for Dully. And now Brown. Great shot that was, and an equally good save. What a smashing shot by Bobby Brown. Did everything right, but the goalkeeper was equal to it. This is a variation of the theme by Shells. The clearance that comes to Brown, but he kept his knee over it, drilled it to the corner, and Henderson had to go full length. Good effort. Good save. Alan Byrne then helped on by Fenlon. Lots of red shirts back. Oh, nearly giving it to Tilson. Well, Jody Byrne may well applaud, but that was a close call. Knocked back by O'Doherty for Dully. Still he's in there. And it's come to Haylock. Well, on another night, it might well have been 1-0. Flood beaten to it by Tilson. And Tilson pushed off it by Kevin Brady. Now that's a free kick to Bohemians. Really has been an even contest so far. Here's Fenlon. In goes Whelan. And he beats the ground in frustration. Paul Whelan, the Bows skipper, up for the attack for the free kick, the set piece. He got ahead of his marker, but directed it wide. Neville with the free kick. All the white shirts back. It's now Bobby Brown for Shelbourne. On to test Henderson. And Dully. Oh, Bohemians able to clear it. And Fenlon for Alan Byrne. And Fenlon again, they have a chance to set up an attack of their own. Brady there for Shelbourne, ahead of O'Connor. And now Rutherford. Rutherford beaten by the bounce. Paul Byrne. James Crawford. Flood the covering player. Crawford with a little cross, laid back for Whelan. Sadly, the shot of a centre half. Crawford with the teasing little ball across the face of the defence. Nicely laid back. Whelan with the half volley, but he hit it well wide. Bobby Brown for Shelbourne now. Facing Paul Byrne, he's picked out Rutherford. And Rutherford forced by Whelan into the corner. Costello there in support if required, but he's gone for the cross, and O'Doherty up. And Dully claims the corner, but a goal kick is what's awarded. Fenlon with this one. And stylishly cleared, but then sent back by Robbie Best. Well, it all pushed out, and Jody Byrne able to collect it. That's one for Rutherford to get after. Henderson playing centre half. So now Dully. O'Connor for Bowes. Strong, purposeful run, but too close to Flood in the end. Substitute Fitzgerald unable to connect, and it's Flood to try and release Costello. Brought down by Whelan. Furious with himself, furious with giving away the free kick. Brown leaves it. Costello. And that's gone for a corner. Here's manager Eamon Gregg, player in their last championship winning side. Rutherford's corner, headed away by Fitzgerald, but straight back to Rutherford. Good deep cross. O'Doherty at the back post, Henderson flapping somewhat, and that was Costello's shot, and now maybe O'Doherty, no, down he goes, no penalty kick. Bobby Brown there, but unable to control it, and Paul Byrne able to bring it away. The ball had gone out, but here's this cross from Rutherford. O'Doherty at the back post, Henderson punching it straight to Costello. He put it right in where it would hurt most, and it somehow spun clear to O'Doherty. Now, was this a foul? Richard O'Hanlon right there to see it, and I think Henderson was going for the ball. Now that's it. 90 minutes, failing to produce a goal and failing to produce a conclusion to the playoffs. That's 36 matches played now, and still there's nothing between Shelbourne and Bohemians and Cork City, of course.